Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
Hello, this is the Hot Topic Show. It's what we do.
We won't judge, but we're judging. It's going to be juicy.
Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you for watching our show today. I love you more. My co-host. Oh, God. Great, today, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Did you watch? Did you watch? Did you watch? Did you watch? Okay, I tried. What happened was, I had a whole bunch of errands that I did after I left the show yesterday, and I tried to take that, presidential nap for 1 hour before, so I wake up on time at 9 o'clock to watch. 8:55, I was up. I had my snack all ready. I was ready. By 8:15, I was asleep. Not because of them, it was me. I just couldn't do it. Otherwise, I couldn't be fresh for you today. Well, and then I woke up at midnight and it was all over. I was so disappointed at myself. So I turned on the TV to get some of the highlights. I stayed up until 2 o'clock in the morning. All right, so what'd you think last night's first presidential debate? Okay. People predicted, and I'm sure it was, although the ratings aren't quite in yet, because it's only, like a minute after 10 o'clock in the morning here in New York. We'll find out how they did ratings-wise, but people predicted that it was the most watched debate in history, and dare they say, more watched than the Super Bowl or other big events in our history. What I loved about the hard 15 minutes I spent, there were no commercials. Okay. I loved the split screen. I loved Donald's new bangs. And also his coloring, not so orange. I loved Hillary's hair, her pantsuit. And can I say something? I also loved that she didn't get on the step stool, which is like childlike. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to get on the step stool. Shout out to all the short people. No matter how short you are, never kowtow to tall people, because we're always making fun of you. Secretly in our minds. Like, oh my gosh, look how short she is. One of my dear friends, Christian Chenoweth, you know her, right? She's the only guest, I think, who's not been a child, but a full adult, who's been on our show, whose feet dangle when she sits on my couch. No, when we interview. And so we made her like a step box. But she's not presidential, she's Kristen. So it's funny, but it would, and she'll be here next week, so don't tell her you're looking at her feet. But look, when I give her shoe cam, just make sure that you look to see the dangulation and the... Anyway, There are 2 more debates. The next one is on Sunday, October 9th in St. Louis. The final debate will be on October 19th in Vegas. But can I tell you, okay, I hate to say this because I really am a responsible adult and a good citizen. Okay, truth. Do you want to know what broke me up from watching Donald and Hillary? Along with sleep, I got the phone ring from the Hot Topics Bureau. Oh, everyone's on the phone, talking over one another. There was a big hubbub that came out during the debate. Rob is at war with the Kardashian girls. Well, now you know. You know, here at Wendy, there's certain things that matter more than others. So I had to take the call and wake up. Okay, apparently the Kardashian sisters are planning a baby shower for Rob, but didn't invite Black China. Who does that? You know, I don't know about you guys. I said from the beginning, you can tell through watching just a few episodes of Black and Rob that you've seen that the mother, Chris, doesn't particularly care for what she calls Angela. The sisters' lack of presence in the show, plus the way she got him, they don't care for Angela. I've said to you, the only people winning regarding this entire union are Angela and Tokyo Tony. You know? The rest of the family is like embarrassed, like we've built up Brad, we've built an empire, and all she does is come in and get impregnated, and now she's part of it. Yup. Oh well. So Rob was so upset that he was posting. All right, and this is why I had to turn the TV on mute and wake up and talk to the Bureau. He posted Kylie's phone number on Twitter for his 6 million followers to follow. Now, we have the landline, which the number doesn't, you know, because when you have a child, a lot of times you have a landline. So when the school calls, you know, you get the proper phone call. You know, whereas when you call anyone from your cell phone, the number always shows up. And that's why a landline is always good also. So the Bureau's calling from their houses. Nobody's watching the debate at this point. I'm calling from the block number, you know, the landline, on his side of the bed, which means I'm rolling over, saying, excuse me, that I gotta get out of the bed, go to the other, you know what I mean? We don't do really well with cordless phones because we always lose the phone. So we need the cord, but when you have the cord, that means it's only on one person's side of the bed or the other. So, you know, I'm over there trying to dial Kylie's number. It was busy all night long. Now, my thought is, when you throw a baby shower, mother and father are supposed to be invited. Now, you know, quite frankly, and maybe it's because I'm old school, I don't think a baby shower is a place for a man, and I also don't like when, you know, that combined baby shower where he invites his friends and you invite your friends, because that's a set. That's not a baby shower, that's a happening. You know what, once the men are there. Anyway, I remember at my baby shower, when we had it for young Kevin, we had it at a place that's now closed. It was in Philadelphia, one of my favorite places to eat. There was the old original Bookbinders. The food was scrumptious, and we had it upstairs. And of course my Kevin was invited. I didn't even want, honestly, after being on bed rest for 9 months, by the way, I didn't have the baby shower until after I could produce the receipts. You know, because once you've had miscarriages, you know, all bets are off. You're nervous about everything. So the shower, by the time the shower happened, I think the boy was already riding a bicycle. No, I'm playing. No. When the shower happened, young Kev is like 2 months old at this point, and Big Kevin was invited, but he didn't want to go. I didn't even have to say, please don't go. I didn't even want to go because they put all those bows on a hat, and you look stupid and weird, and you have to act like you're happy when all you want to do is leave. And then my Kevin, Big Kevin, showed up when a man should, to take all them gifts to the car. That's what you do. And he was busy back at the house with his friends having a set. You know, while we're at the bookbinders having a good time. Well, trying. Anyway, Rob shouldn't have posted Kylie's number. If I were Rob, you know what I'd do, Rob? I just wouldn't show up. Like, don't even tell your sisters. Act like, oh, great, golly gee. You're throwing a baby shower for me? It's okay if Black isn't invited, and then not show up. Yup. And then, don't answer your phone that day. Don't answer. As a matter of fact, you know, vacation in Jersey that weekend. Like, get away from those people and just, that was wrong on every level. But I love the story. So Lil Wayne is writing his memoir about his time in jail back in 2010. You know, he served time on Rikers Island. And you're clapping for that, ma'am? Oh, you're one of my regulars. Oh, so yes, you're extremely shady, okay? Okay. Been here hundreds of times. You're part of the reason why we're here for season 8, so thank you. Yes. So he's writing this memoir. He was on the island for 8 months, and a lot of people were saying, well, that wasn't long enough to write a memoir. I was like, no. That wasn't Camp Cupcake, that was Rikers. So that's worth writing about. Anyway, in it, some of the things that he talks about is discovering that Drake slept with his girlfriend while he was locked up. And he confronted Drake about it from behind bars, and Drake was like, yeah, I did. But somehow they got over it because now they're brethren in the name of music. Anyway, he also writes about officiating a gay wedding while on lockup. He wrote about how he loved to watch American Idol. But you know what else? You know what else he said? He said that when 10 a.m. here in New York, that's when our show comes on, 10 a.m. in New York. He said when the Wendy Williams show would come on at 10 a.m., he'd rather, look. He said he'd rather go sit in his cell alone than watch our show. Whatever. Then you're the only one on lockdown, because from what I understand, shout out to everybody in lockdown, because this is one of the hours that calms everyone down and makes everyone joyous. So, hi. And by the way, Wayne, I don't believe you. I believe since you made it a point of pointing it out, it means you secretly watched. And your lovely daughter was here, and she had a great time. And also her mom was here. And I have nothing against you, you know. The book is called Gone Till November, and it comes out October 11th. And by the way, today is Wayne's birthday. He turns 34, so happy birthday to the Wayne. You know what show reunited? And I'm hoping that they're teasing me because they're gonna come back for real. Will and Grace. I know. I I am such a fangirl for that cast and everyone in it and the show plots and the whole bit. Well, they released a video in honor of the election. And I want you to take a look, not just at the comedy, but how good everyone looks. Go ahead.
It's all gonna come down to undecided voters in Pennsylvania anyway.
Right. The unemployed, uneducated, angry white man. Do we even know anyone like that?
I am livid!
You know, if Jack was a man, think what a coincidence that would be.
Livid, I say!
What's the matter, Poodle?
Brad and Angelina announced their divorce the same week my relationship ends? Selfish! Why does everything in there look 10 years old?
I missed the show. I need that show back in my life, you know? And back then, Jack had never come out of the closet. We were all led to believe that he was straight, although he played Jack so well that I'm sure through the TV you just assumed he was gay. But now he's come out of the closet. In real life, his name is Sean Hayes. Yep. Come out of the closet. I just love all these people. Come back. So today is a big, big day over at Dr. Oz. Because Corey Feldman is going to be on. Now, in the morning, I am busy getting ready, so I'm running around. I didn't exactly see the full performance that he did on the Today Show, but it was bizarre, it was weird. It happened a few weeks ago, and there's, so listen, so 4 days before this performance on the Today Show, his drummer, Crystal Kali, quit the band. She said after rehearsing with Corey for the Today Show that she knew the performance would be an embarrassment and she wanted nothing to do with it. So now Corey, who, you know, bless his heart, he's been here before. You know, he's part of Troubled Youth of Hollywood. And, you know, well, he left Crystal a really nasty voicemail. And here's how it sounded.
Crystal, it's Corey. I'm wanting to believe that this is a joke. No person would do this to another group of people that they call friends unless you're like a soulless, careless, like inhumane piece of So if I don't hear from you, girl, your name is Mud. Let me tell you, don't even bother coming back to LA because you'll never get another gig in that town, ever. Like, I will make sure everybody knows what a piece of you are. Okay? Cool, peace.
Okay, a few observations. First of all, I had no idea Corey Feldman had power for you not to get work in this town again. Okay. Second of all, Corey, you never leave voicemails. And that goes for all of us. Whether you're the checkout girl at the grocery store or Hillary Clinton or Corey Feldman, don't leave voicemails. First of all, they're a pain in the behind to check. I don't know about you. I'm up to 458 voicemails in my office here in this building, which we've been on for 8 seasons. We've been here for like 4 years now, Suzanne?
I think 5
years?
in this
All right, in
studio?
5 years, people have left me voicemails. I have no idea who they are. I don't know how to check them.
You don't need to.
Like, why? When I'm in the office, the phone never rings. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know.
After hours, they're calling.
Well, I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. After hours, I'm home in the bed with my wig in the drawer.
Yeah!
Okay. Anyway, but like even when you call people's cell phones, you would never say anything emotional, never text anything emotional, never text or leave messages where people have receipts. But Corey apparently lives in a different era where he feels like, you know, he has control over her not getting work in the town again and saying those things on the voicemail. He's planning to return to well, first of all, I told you he's gonna be on Oz later on today, but then he's gonna return to the Today Show in a few weeks. So he's like on tour. but not tour, but more like tour or something. Okay, it's time for a celebrity shout out. Hit it. Adele, her album 25 has gone diamond. Now, first of all, a lot of people can't wear a red dress and red lip. How beautiful does she look? What is that tattoo on her hand? It looks like a jail tattoo. I mean, what does it say? No clue. I can't hear you.
Our son's name.
Oh, her son's name. That's why you're here. Thank you, co-host. Thank you, co-host. Anyway, when you go diamond in the record industry, that means that you've gone platinum 10 times. This is Adele's second album to go diamond, making her the only artist to have 2 diamond albums in this decade. That's really, really big. And a special shout out to Drake. He hit a milestone. Well, he is the first artist to hit 1 billion streaming on Apple Music. Well, that's it for Hot Topics, but we're here for the remainder of the hour with more great show. He's Marvel's newest superhero on the new Netflix series, Luke Cage. His name is Mike Coulter, and he's here. Plus, we're gonna show you the hottest looks for fall. But up next, it's time for Celebrity Fan Out. So grab a snack and come on back. How you doing? We've got lots more great videos for you. Just press here to watch the latest juicy Hot Topics. Press here for celebrity interviews. Go behind the scenes with our after show, or simply subscribe and get them all. I love you for watching.